Hello, good morning to biology class. I am Shipra Sharma from ADARSH MANDIR SHANKAR for class 12. Continue our topic organism and population. So today we will discuss about homeostasis, adaptation, Allen's rule and age pyramids. So first we will start with homeostasis. What is homeostasis? Homeostasis is a process. The organism should try to maintain the consistency of the internal environment. What is the meaning of internal environment? The meaning of internal environment means the blood composition, the composition of tissue fluid. This is known as the internal environment, and the very important is the temperature of body. Okay, so these are maintained by the process. This is known as the homeostasis. So according to the homeostasis, we can divide in the different categories the animals. The first one is regulate. Who we can say the regulate? The regulator. Some organisms are able to maintain homeostasis. They are able to maintain homeostasis by constant body temperature. Like us, in our body, the temperature it always constant about 37 degrees Celsius. So how it maintains? It maintains by the many like the sweat gland, with the help of sweat gland, with the help of hairs, with the help of kidney. It maintains the water level. So our body temperature will be constant every time. And also the osmotic concentration. Osmotic concentration means the concentration of water in the tissue fluid, the concentration of water in the blood, it should be constant. So it is controlled by the excretory system. It is controlled by the kidneys. Kidney is the main homeostasis organ which participate in the regulation of temperature also. So these animals are known as the regulate. Which are regulate? Regulate animals are those animals which are warm-blooded. Warm-blooded means their body temperature is constant every time. Okay? And warm-blooded animals are birds and mammals. These two classes, aves and mammals, it contains all the animals which have feathers in birds and hairs in mammals. They controls their body temperature and also controls the concentration of the blood and tissue fluid. So these are known as the regulate. And the other category is conformer. So what are conformers? Conformers, the organism cannot maintain a constant internal environment. Their body temperature is also depend on the weather condition, their blood composition, their tissue fluid composition. They are always changes according to the weather. Okay, these are known as the cold-blooded animals. Cold-blooded means their body temperature is not constant. It changes according to the climatic conditions, like reptilians and amphibians. Reptilia and amphibia all are the classes in which all the animals like frog, toad, snakes, crocodiles, these are the cold-blooded animals and their body temperature is changed according to the environmental condition. They are known as the conformers. The next category is migrate. Migrators. Which are migrators? The organism can move away from the stressful habitat for temporarily and to move a hospitable area and return when stressful period is over. These are known as the migrators, like Siberian cranes. Do you know who are the Siberian cranes? Siberian cranes, they come from the Siberia in the unfavorable condition, in very cold condition, and they come in the Bharatpur, the bird sanctuary Bharatpur, Rajasthan, for reproduction. And they lay eggs in the Bharatpur, and after some time they return to the Siberia with their kids. Okay, so they migrate for to protect themselves from the stressful habitat, from the stressful condition. These are known as the migratory birds. These are the migration. And the fourth is suspend. What is the meaning of suspend? For example, the spores. Spores in the unfavorable condition, they are covered by the cyst. Like this is the spore, and in the unfavorable condition, a coat, a thick coating. This is known as the cyst. And cyst protect the spores in the unfavorable condition. And when the favorable conditions come, then the cyst will break down and spores will germinate. So it is the suspended form. And also the bacteria, they also protect the spores, like from the like the spores condition and the cyst. They make the cyst, and cyst is the protective covering, and it protects the spores of bacteria also and fungus also in the unfavorable condition. Like seeds. Seeds are also good example for the suspended. Dormancy period. What is the dormancy period? Every seed of a particular species have a dormancy period. In this period, when you sow the seed into the soil, then it will be not germinate, because after the dormancy period is the inactive period. So after the completion of dormancy period, when you sow the seed into the soil, then it will be germinate. It is known as the dormancy period, and it will be different from the for the different species. Now the next is the adaptation. What are adaptation? Adaptations are the morphological, physiological and behavioral changes. These are the changes in an organism, in a plant. Morphological means in their external and internal conditions according to the climatic conditions. Physiological means working habits, and behavior means according to the climatic condition, they goes in the hibernation, in the starvation. This is the behavioral change. So these are the adaptations, are the changes, okay, that enables the organism to survive and reproduce in its habitat, like open shell. You can see here, this is the open shell. Open shell is the xerophytic plant. It's a desert plant. So it adapted for the climatic habitat. How it adapted? All the leaves, they are modified into the thorns. They are modified into the spines to reduce the area of transpiration. So water loss is not possible by these leaves. And also you can see the stem. Stem is also dorso-ventrally fretted. Dorso-ventrally fretted means these, and also it is green. So it is photosynthetic and it acts at the leaves. So it is the adaptation habitat. And also you can see here, this is also cactus. Cactus is also desert plant, and here is the thorns, and these thorns are the modified leaves. And you can see this is the kangaroo rat. Kangaroo rat, this is small, and it is also occurs in the desert, and its capacity is 7 to 8 days. Without water it can survive. Okay, it can use the adipose tissue for the water. So these are the adaptations. Now what is Allen's rule? Allen's rules for adaptation. It is a rule for mammals from colder climate. Colder climate like polar regions have shorter ears and limbs. Their ears and limbs are shorter to minimize the heat loss. It is the Allen's rules. And what is altitude sickness? It is also important. In any high altitude place like Manali, Mansarovar, Mount Abu also. So what are the symptoms appear? The symptoms appear like nausea, fatigue, heart palpitations. These symptoms, actually this is because in low atmospheric pressure. The reason is low atmospheric pressure in the high altitude area, and the body does not get enough oxygen. Okay, so high altitude area of Himalaya, the body compensates the low oxygen availability by increasing the number of RBCs. In the Himalayan area, you can see their cheeks are very red. So red, why they are red? Because the number of RBC are increased in their body, and also their breathing rate is also increased. Now we come to the last point, that is age pyramid. Here is the 3 pyramids of age showing in the human population. This is pre-reproductive period. Pre-reproductive period means before 18 years, and this is reproductive period 18 to 40 years, and this is post-reproductive period means 60 to 100 years. So you can see the 3 types of pyramids. This is expanding. Expanding means here you can see this is the pre-reproductive period means 6 to 12 and 13 to 18 years. Population is maximum. Then 19 to 30 year population is decreased. Then 31 to 40 also decreased. Then 41 to 60 decreased. 60 to 100 very much decreased. So it is a expanding pyramid. This is known as the expanding pyramid. And second is stable pyramid. It is almost stable. You can see here old. This is the pre-fertilization. This is pre-fertilization means pre-reproductive age. This is reproductive age, and this is post-reproductive age. Almost they are similar in number. And this is declining. Declining shows the number of small child like 6 to 12 years, very less. Then 13 to 18 years increased. Then the maximum number of public for the 19 to 30 years. This is the reproductive age. So the reproductive age, this is the maximum individuals are there. 31 to 40 again decline, and 41 to 60 then decreases, and last 61 to 100 decreases. So it is the declining pyramid. So in the human population we can explain the age pyramids according to the population expanding, stable and declining. So it is all about the age pyramid. Thank you.